Welcome back to another episode here on the Eternal Sith Network. Welcome to my newcomers and regulars. Today we're going to be talking about some new information on the upcoming series for Disney Plus for Star Wars and the movies that are going to be coming out. So stay tuned as we'll get into that in just a second. But before we do start, remember hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. And once you're done watching this video, go check out my last one. Give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start the show. So let's talk about the movies and let's talk about the TV shows. A new report from The Hollywood Reporter explored how Disney is rethinking its current franchise output from Marvel and Star Wars. Within the said article that was, given out by Disney and what they've been talking about, the outlet did note that Lucasfilm is expected to unveil its future movie plans for the galaxy far, far away at Star Wars Celebration, which will take place in London on April. So this is exciting and I can't wait because there's a lot in store. As last year, we got the release of the Kenobi series at Star Wars Celebration in LA, which I was there for that, which was super exciting. And among the big screen projects currently in development for movies is a post-sequel trilogy flick from the Watchmen writer Damon Lindelof, as well as a mysterious project from Taika Waitit, who was a part of, or shall I say, director of Thor. Now, the previously announced Rogue Squadron movie by Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins may never materialize, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Now, on the contrary to previous comments from the filmmaker, she did talk about this, that it's still not laid to rest just yet. So if you are excited for that movie, don't let your hopes go down, because there's still a possibility that it might come out. But Star Wars is going to have a big year, I would say, ahead of them on Disney Plus, with The Mandalorian Season 3 set from March 1st, to be followed by Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka and John Watts' produced Skeleton Crew starting Jude Law later this year. So that's 3 TV shows, live action, which is super exciting, and I cannot wait for each and every one of them. Now, however, The Hollywood Reporter adds that while Lucasfilm may be ramping up its content output, it will have to abide by the same fiscal discipline as the rest of the company. Now, what that means is that they're still going to have to kind of put a little bit of a pause as they're going to be releasing things, but they're going to kind of have to watch how much content they do release, kind of like how Marvel does. You put a couple TV shows out there, and then you kind of put a pause for a standstill. So I'm hoping that they don't do this. I'm hoping that they put out content and don't stop, because we need it. We need kind of like a Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for Star Wars. We need it to be where we have a whole bunch of films going forward and a whole bunch of TV shows. But again, the news comes as Lucasfilm reportedly maps out a 5-year plan. So this is their thing. So as I was just talking about how they're, going to have this Marvel Cinematic Universe type of thing, but for Star Wars, they have a 5-year plan. So be excited for this, because this is big news. Now, this may not ultimately happen under the current presidency of Kathleen Kennedy, who has been leading the studio since Disney acquired Lucasfilm, but may be ending her time as soon as this year, later on in the summertime. So, now it won't be her leaving in a sense of her getting fired. Let's not get into that here. It's her just ending her, contract with Disney. Now, what to look forward to and what announcements we should be getting at Celebration? That is the bigger question at hand. Now, Star Wars currently has untitled movies set for December 19th, 2025 and December 17th, 2027. By the way, my birthday is in December, just an FYI. Based on the development status of the currently announced projects, these will likely end up being the untitled movies for Damon Lindelof and Taika Waititi's movies that we'll probably get into at Star Wars Celebration. Now, also, too, let's not forget, the big honcho, which is Bob Iger, is back as the Disney CEO. So Star Wars movies will likely be more of a focus going forward, as that's why we got the movie so quickly when he was in charge back then. So, and he loves Star Wars too. So that's also another plus. So both of these projects could finally receive a more formal announcement at Celebration to showcase that to the audiences. And this could potentially include, like I said, a title, cast, and an idea of the general concept of these movies, as one of them is going to be post the Skywalker saga. And on top of finally getting a sense of theatrical direction, Lucasfilm also may have updates to offer the upcoming Disney Plus series as well for Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew. Visions Season 2 will undoubtedly receive a sizable focus, while shows such as Andor Season 2 will probably be in store, and maybe some Lando, which was supposed to happen, which we're still waiting for that, and also too maybe some Kenobi news. Who knows? But whatever the case may be, Star Wars Celebration will certainly be an exciting time for Star Wars, and especially if this report pulls through and Lucasfilm does finally pull back the curtain on its theatrical plans in the galaxy far, far away. It's looking like it's going to be a great next 5 years. Comment down below what you're most excited for and what you can't wait to get for, this year out of the 3 shows that we talked about, and for the upcoming movies going forward, what you want to see them do with that. Remember, for more Star Wars content, you got to hit that subscribe, like, notification bell so you're always in the know on the Eternal Sith Network, because I have content out every single day, guys. I know, it's crazy. Every day. How does he do it? Don't know. That's the power of the Sith, though. Thank you again for tuning in today, and remember the Eternal Sith. Then, now, forever. So poetic. Later, guys.